What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Bear Market Miner here. So today just a quick little video for you guys. We said a few weeks ago we were going to rearrange the mining farm just to make it a little more functional, help with cooling, all that sort of stuff, and add a few more CPUs. So let's take a quick look. I'll give you a bit of a run through of what we've done and what we've got coming up in the future. Let's do it. Boom, and just like that we are in the room. So the first thing you'll notice, we discussed last time, this whole bench is gone. All the boxes, all the crap that we had sitting underneath that, we've gotten rid of all of that. We've cut up some of that shelving to make space for our little CPU mining section here, which is going along nicely, but just feels so much cleaner in this room. It's hard to get the whole thing in one shot on landscape, as it is about a 3 by 3 meter room. So, but you can tell already just so much cleaner, so much better for the headspace. Just being able to walk through here. In the year and a half that I've been in this room, I've never been able to just walk freely. I've always sort of been scampering through this little spot here. So much more effective. So we'll give you a little bit of an update on what we've been doing. As I said, I've been away on holidays for the last 2 weeks. So we did have all the miners shut off except this one. So everything's back on now. 1660 Super and TI rigs still sitting on Solo Radiant on Viper Pool. That's been going absolutely gangbusters. In fact, let's turn this light off. I don't want it ruining. There we go. Alright, so yeah, 1660 Super Rig, Solo Radiant, Viper Pool. That's been hitting about a block a week. No, I've changed my mind. This is what we're doing. Light is on. Yep, smashing blocks on that. That's making about a block a week at the moment. So that little rig itself there is almost making as much as the whole farm combined. Well, not quite, but maybe half as much. So doing really well. We've got our 6600 XT rig still just hammering out on Claw. Now the hash rate on that is jumping every single day. I think people know what a good AI project it is. So that's just been cruising along. Like I said, we did try Solo for a bit, but the block reward wasn't really worth it. I'd rather just pool mine that, keep it moving along nicely. Next up, let's have a look at this. This is a 3060 Ti rig. You guys have all seen it before. That's still sitting on Pyron. Now, I was thinking about potentially switching that over to Carlson, because I do have a lot more Pyron than I do Carlson, but look, I don't know heaps about the projects apart from their forks at Casper, so that's always a good sign. That's just going to sit on Pyron and has been for a couple of months now at least, I think, since it's been out. The start of the year, I think it was, early January. You guys can let me know. Moving along there, we've got one of our two 3070 rigs, so that one there. And this one down here. Now with the Bitcoin halving coming up and the recent pump on Ironfish, I have got both of those two 3070 rigs just sitting on NiceHash Ironfish, just to grab a little bit more Bitcoin. Look, I know I could mine Pyron like this one or a Lithium or something, swap it round, but you know, getting it off Tradeoga and places like that, the fees are just ridiculous. Absolute rip-off Tradeoga. If you're watching, probably not, but do something about your Bitcoin withdrawal fees. That is a joke. It's like $100 or something to withdraw Bitcoin. It's crazy prices. So yeah, both of those, just stacking Bitcoin a little bit. I couldn't be bothered converting, so we'll take a slight loss from what we could be mining on those for the ease of use. And then lastly down here, we've got our lovely little mixed rig. Mixer 4070s, 3090s, 3080s and 3070s. There's 10 cards on that rig. That is still sitting on a Lithium. Now the yields on a Lithium are pretty average, as we know these days, but I think ASICs and all that good stuff's coming, so we'll get as much of that while we can. Now exhaust still going strong. I have had people in my comments saying, why don't you just do a shutter fan, rah rah rah. My reasoning would be 1, too loud, 2, too expensive, 3, this is a little bit more interesting, and 4, I don't need any more CFM than I've got. 1200 CFM, more than enough to keep this cool room all through summer. So we've tested the room out to its limits, about 6,000 to 7,000 watts being pulled at one time, middle of summer at 40 degrees, 90% humidity. This has done the job. Still haven't upgraded any exhaust, intake's all the same. Need to put filters on that before it's too late and something comes flying through there. As you can see, all these fans are right next to it, but with the little hood it's got over it, haven't had any issues with rain, water, nothing, but I do want to spruce that up just to be safe. And then over here we've got our little CPU mining farm rig. This was a spot that a lot of people recommended as well. It's the very back of the room, nice and cool. We've got Assassin V2 Pros on 2 of them. And then I can't remember the name of this one as well. I think it's a thermal take, something like that, but won't go into too much detail about those, as we will be having a video coming about the profitability of this. We'll also talk about the difference between the single fan versus the 2 fan. So let me know what you guys think is performing better. Results might surprise you actually, so let me know what you guys think about that. But so much more room in here, so much more efficient as well. Moved those two up, that one rig, that 1660, if you remember, it was sitting over here with only about 2 feet worth of space to come through. So I did keep all the boxes, of course. Why not? You know what us GPU miners are like. I feel weird about boxes throwing them out, even though I'm never selling anything. I figured we'd hold on to them anyway. So we did a little bit of cable management as well. Just got some wall pins, some cable pins, ran it along just to tidy it all up. Little hook rack there. Now I could get shorter cables and do all that, but like, what's the point, right? It's already so much better than it was, so super happy with it. But nice, still all mining along nicely, and prices have been pumping. Let me know what you guys have been mining. Has anyone made some real good gains? I was going to buy a bunch of meme coins a while ago, and I didn't. I think I was going to make a video and spend $1,000 on 5 different meme coins. I didn't do that, and now all of them have pumped like 200%, so go figure. That's just kind of the way it works, isn't it? But much cleaner. Real happy with it, guys. So that will cover it, guys. Just a quick little video for you, little update. Still going strong. Everything's been upgraded nicely, no issues. All the rigs are just humming, so we're trying to stack as much as possible before this halving comes and see what happens. Fingers crossed, more gains to come. So that will do it, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. CPU mining video coming out again soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.